Hello and welcome to episode 27 of Master League Story Mode. We're getting so close to the end. In fact, I'm just going to go and see how many games we've got left. So a quick peek at the schedule before we get into this. We're playing Wolves today, away from home. Then we've got Rotherham, QPR, Forest and Middlesbrough. So only 5 games left. So within the next 3 episodes, we will be done. So by the end of next week, we'll be at the end of this season. And it's taken us 2 months to make our way through the whole season. Not skipping a game, 2 games per episode, as regular as clockwork. So by my maths, that means we could be winning the Champions League by October? Just about October? Just in time, I reckon, for PES 17 to come out. So that is the target. We've got a target now. Tim has got his target from the Venkies, winning the Champions League. But the Venkies aren't known for being realistic. They did try to sign Ronaldinho, lest we forget. So that's what we need to work. And speaking of maths, I still haven't done any. This could be the promotion party episode, which we spoke about last week, which we spoke about the week before. I probably spoke about it the week before that. We're 15 points clear of third place. With 5 games to go, well, okay, so if we lost all of these, Hull City won all that. Well, it should be in this episode, but I'm not going to work it out because I'm thick. I'm just going to play on. That's what Tim would like, I'm sure. So let's just get into the first game, shall we? We're away from home at Wolves. And we should have the big fella, Obbi Oulare. He's back. He's on the bench. Now, we've got this season sort of sewn up, really. And Jordan Rhodes isn't getting any younger. He's not improving. How old is he these days? 26. He's not getting any better. So, although he's only just come back from injury, I'm starting Obbi. Don't give a shit. Rhodes can start on the bench. And also, as we saw in the last episode, Reece Oxford has the potential to improve. We've had the word from the youth team coach. Well, not the youth team coach. We've had the word from our coach that if we play him, we could see a boost. So we want that. So we'll bring him in. Duffy's been really strong this season, but Hanley is the captain. Bring him in for Duffy today. So I think that pretty much covers it. Up against Wolves, who have they got? Anyone dangerous? Adam Lafondra up front. He's got a good finish on him. Other than that, nothing too much to worry about. We've also got Fisher and Tyler both on reds, and they've been playing really well in the last few games. So here we are. We're into the last month of the season. Blackburn Rovers have absolutely blown away the championship this season. In Tim Sherwood's first year in charge, he has assembled an amazing squad. It's been talk in the press that 3 of his star players are all loanees. How is that going to work out next season? Well, we're going to have to find out pretty soon, but you can't deny that he's had an incredible season. So here we go. We've brought Obbi Oulare back in, left Jordan Rhodes on the bench, and that's really because we want to start building up Oulare. You know, he's got potential. He's only 19 years old, and he's got so many stats going for him. So we need to give him some game time. And we're going to let Jordan Rhodes go on holiday early. Ball into Oulare here. I couldn't get to that. Tyler misses out on the first tackle, but he's not giving up that easily. And here he comes, galloping through the middle. That's an interesting ball. Wasn't really what I was looking for. Tyler's all over the pitch. Can get that one back. Edwards cuts inside. Lafondra gets a shot away. Still didn't fancy catching that. It's gone out for a corner. Steele thought, nah, just leave it. I like the pressure of a corner to get me going. Start of the match. First challenge here for Reece Oxford. Gets his head on it just about. Oh, Spur. That's a bit of a mistake there. Tommy Spur there playing it safe. He wasn't sure if he could clear the ball, so get it into touch. It's good defensive play there. Steele collects with ease, but still falls over. Feeds Tyder, who's away quickly. It's for the run of Oulare. He's just poked that beyond him. Oh, Oulare. It's not exactly a speed merchant. Hanley into Veretout. Veretout spins away from McDonald's with ease. McDonald's. Turn by Oulare, gets the shot away, but straight at Timmy. He's back into the team after 12 weeks out, Obbi Oulare, but he's been training well, according to the coach, so Sherwood not having any problems with sticking him straight back in. Veretout into Fisher. Fisher back into Veretout. He looks for the run of Ng. Defensive error. Clinton. Lovely finish. Clinton and G gets us off the mark. Defensive error there as the ball through from Veretout looked like it had been cut out. But the defender couldn't keep hold of it. And Ng, typically fast to pounce on those sort of mistakes. And it's a calm left-footed finish. It's good interplay from Fisher and Veretout. Veretout had the option of Oulare, but Ng had made a good run. You look for the ball through, the defender does really badly there, but Ng able to adjust his run, pick the ball up quicker than anyone else, and finish. Wolves managing to put some passes together here, but Tider as ever is in there, just to cause a bit of trouble. Oh. Oxford, great tackle. Tider picks it up. It's for the run of Oulare. And the big man uses strength to get ahead of him. He can't. That's 1-0 at the half. Tider has been absolutely brutal today. Wolves not able to get a sniff of possession in the middle of the park without the big man closing him down. Pass completion wasn't great in that half, only 58%. So we want to try and keep possession a bit better here. Henley into Ng. Finds Henley again. He spots Fisher making the run through. The Dane is through. The finish is wide. That is a poor miss for a man on a red card and in such great goal scoring form. Ooh, Fisher fires it in with pace. Can Spur get on the end of this Veretout ball? He can. Gets it in. Oulare gets his head on it. Gets across the defender. But it's off target. First chance for Obbi Oulare there. Did well to rise, but it was always going to be a difficult header from that angle. Oh, Hanley just about covers there. Ball in the air to Oulare. Chip. Oh, that is some goalkeeping there from the Wolves keeper. Not only did that chip not clear him, but it was, I believe, off target. But that is some sort of incredible sliding through the legs finish from the goalkeeper. He's happy to take the credit. I'm not sure whether it's deserved. It's a long ball into Oulare. Again, it was overhit. Didn't give him a chance. The keeper headed out even though he was in his area. Who says the keeper's on this as shit? That looks to be just about going in. What was he doing there, though? He seems to have forgotten he has hands. I think that can be the only explanation for that run of play. He was in the box. Forgot about his hands, went for the header. And then as Fisher tried the chip, an audacious left-footed chip. Once again the keeper forgot he had hands. Oh, he's kicked it into his own net. Bakali has been anonymous in this game. We've not seen him. I'm not even sure if he's touched the ball. Better play here from Wolves as they build the break through Doherty. It's into Lafondra. Oxford with a great block. Really well done there by the young defender. We're looking to see improvements from him in the next few weeks. But look at this. Lafondra took it down well. Oxford gets a block in. Hopefully that will contribute to his match rating. Easy take for Steele. Out to Ng. He's got Bakali outside of him. He looks to drive forward into the defence. Slip ball into Oulare. Can he get ahead of his man? He can. No way! Thought I'd timed that just right. I thought it... Look. Ooh, yeah, he's offside. He had sort of... He's arched his run there, but not quite enough. Well, Bakali's ball was too early anyway. Oh, Bakali's won that back. He's got the pace to get ahead of Soto. Bakali with a calm finish. Takes it round the keeper with the dummy. Zakaria Bakali's been anonymous in this game so far. Pounced on the opportunity from the poor free kick. As Wolves switched off, Bakali switched on. Steele's pleased with that. Bakali did well. He won it back and then it was a one-on-one tussle for that. A little burst of speed from the young Belgian. He's one-on-one with the keeper, who's had a nightmare today. He rushes out. Bakali calmly takes it round, and it's an empty net finish. Tider again in really strongly. Oulare into Fisher. Fisher easily away from him. Left foot finish, and that's 4. Too easy. Champions-elect Blackburn Rovers steamrolling yet another team. This has been a regular occurrence this season. But with the players we've got, players like Victor Fisher, who though in real life has dropped off the pace, he's a massive player for a championship team to have. And on a red as he is, he's uncatchable in those situations. Give Oulare a rest. His first game back after 12 weeks. He had a couple of chances, but the service to him wasn't great, to be honest. But we want to get him some playing time because at 19 years old, he's definitely got potential to improve significantly. Oh, Veretout nearly loses out there. He takes that really nicely on the run. He's looking for Rhodes, the substitute. Little chip ball in towards the Flying Scotsman. Nothing. Tider away from 1, away from 2, and he's side down there. That is an awful tackle from the Wolves substitute. Frustrating game for the Wolverhampton players. But Tider, he's been full of running, full of strength today, and he's taken down cynically. Oh, he looks to the skies. What have I done to deserve this? Ball in from Henley, looking for Rhodes. Gets his head on it. As far as Veretout. Steps inside one, but Echeverry is there to cut it out. Ball in towards Bakali from Tider. Tider full of running. Chip ball into the path of Rhodes. He looks for the back heel into Tider, who's there with the finish. Oh, it's gone wide. Tider's deserved a goal today, and that's a shame. Nice bit of vision from Rhodes. Although it was fortunate to fall to Tider, his finish was scuffed and wide. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? Can we officially announce Blackburn Rovers have been promoted to the Premier League? In G, into Rhodes. Is this going to be 5? Oh, he's put it wide. What was that? Really, really poor finish there. And G poked it through to Rhodes. But the Flying Scotsman couldn't get his name on the score sheet after being given a rest at the start of this game by Tim Sherwood. So here it comes. Maybe. I don't even know. End of the game. Yes, here we are. Blackburn promoted to the Premier League. It's a historic day for Tim Sherwood. And there he is. He's on the pitch. We don't get to see Timmy very often. But there he is celebrating with Henley and Hanley. What a day this is. It's a shame it couldn't come at Ewood Park. But the travelling fans, ecstatic, as are the players, as they celebrate onto the pitch. Great, great performance this season. And they are the winners of the Sky Bet Championship. There's Timmy. There he is. Clapping with his players as they celebrate in the centre circle. Steele, obviously pleased with the result. He's been great this season. There's been talk of a new keeper being signed, but on days like this we don't want to think of that. There's Clinton and G, and here they are. Here are the guys. What a team performance we've had this season. Ah, I'm pumped. Absolutely pumped. Yeah, 4-0, whatever. Fisher, man of the match performance. But with that, let's go to the post-match press conference to see how Timmy feels about this historic, momentous day. So, it's official. As we've seen, 98 points, 4 losses this season, 119 goals scored, and there's still time. There's still time to really hammer this home. The battle for third, battle for second even, battle for third. Well, depends how you look at it. Half full, half empty, but between Cullen Hardiff, I can't even talk. I'm too excited. Between wow, this promotion champagne that I've been drinking with the players has really gone to my head. The promotion battle for automatic promotion between Cardiff and Hull is still on. So that's going to be exciting to watch the progression there. Burnley, local rivals, have slipped outside of the playoffs. Manager's position at Preston North End. I think I'm going to give that a miss. I'm not sure if Tim's really interested in that. We've had a scouting report back. That could be a goalkeeper. So, champions of the championship. The champions of champions. Let's take a look at the scouting report. 73 overall for Nyland. Oh, an offensive goalkeeper. Interesting. Let's compare him to Steely. So the Norwegian keeper. Better body balance, better jump than Steele. His goalkeeping ability is actually less. But his catching, clearing and reflexes are significantly better. I'm not sure really what to go for with a keeper. I'm not particularly good at working out the differences, the subtle differences between different players, different goalkeepers when it comes to stats. He's definitely taller. They're both the same age. Let's see how much that player is likely to cost. Because unless it's significantly cheaper, or no, unless it's, you know, a really good deal, probably not worth it. 3 million. Well, we'll see what we can do for a transfer here. It'd be good to get some business done early. Okay, well, we've won the league. Do we play the next games? Well, actually, if you can tell me that, tell me what you think. Generally, I like to play them all. But I guess we could just skip that, couldn't we? So let me know in the comments, actually. This is something you can decide. Do I really need to play the next few games? Reasons to play would be to make sure that Reece Oxford plays well. Potentially his improvement can continue. Get Obbi Oulare some goals, which probably won't happen if we don't play. Bonuses of not playing means we can just get to the end of the season, get into the transfer window, address some of the difficult decisions that we're going to have to make before we start our Premier League lives. Yeah, so let me know in the comments. I'll go with whatever you fancy. But for now, for the rest of this episode, I am going to play the next game. Up against Rotherham. We're still yet to be back at Ewood Park for that victory lap that will surely be returning. Although, Reece Oxford doesn't look like he is improving. I'll have to keep playing him, see what happens. But normally if we're in a real period of improvement, then he'd still be on an upward arrow. But nothing at the moment. So we'll stick in Obbi Oulare again. Rhodes on the bench. Hopefully he doesn't mind. I think he knows that holidays have begun. And that we're just giving Oulare a chance after all the time that he had out this season to try and grab a few goals of his own. Let's get into it. So here we are, the champions, Blackburn Rovers. What a season this has been. Promoted as the winners of the championship. It's better than we could have ever hoped. Now it's just, let's see how much fun we can have. Let's score some goals. Let's have a laugh. Let's finish strongly and enjoy ourselves. That'll be Tim's words of wisdom, I'm sure. Let's try and get a goal for Oulare today. That's the aim of this game. Oulare, good play, straight into Bakali. Fisher into the path of Oulare. Can he get away from his man? Left foot finish and Obbi's off the mark. Pray for Oulare was the hashtag when he was injured 12 long weeks ago. We didn't know if we were going to see him play again this season. But he's been given the chance and look how pleased his teammates are. They've won the league and Obbi Oulare has won the hearts of many Blackburn fans. The 19-year-old Belgian. Gangly but powerful. And he's got his goal straight away. We've achieved our target for this game. And there he is, little and large combo of Bakali and Oulare linking up again. Well, sort of. Ball from Bakali into Fisher, and it was a simple ball through. Oulare didn't waste any time in putting his left foot straight through the ball, beating the keeper with ease. Blackburn full of confidence here, the champions getting off the mark early on. And the big lad Obbi getting his goal. Spur clears, but only as far as the Rotherham player. That's a nicely cut back ball into the path of Green. Can he get a ball into the box? He can. Oh, just wide. It's unlucky there for Rotherham. It was a good attack. Steele, ball into the goal scorer Oulare. Holds it up really well. The ball's out towards Tyner. He's able to nod it on into the path of NG. He's got Oulare in the box. He gets his head on it. Looping header from Obbi Oulare. And it's 2 goals for the big Belgian. What a start to this game for Oulare. And he throws the bolt. It's a nice little flicked header on from Tyder into the path of Ng, who had time to get his head up. Look for Oulare. What a header that is. Looping in at the far post. Great goal. Oxford in strongly. And he continues the dribble. Inside to Tyder. Safir Tyder with the curling shot, and it's just wide. Great play from Reece Oxford there. To cut the ball out, and then as he loves to, keep the attack moving. Tyder here, although we want to allow Oulare the hat-trick if we can. Goes for goal himself this time, it's just wide. Tyder keeps possession well, keeps it moving into Spur. Bakali, little touch away, back into Spur, back into Bakali. Crosses into Fisher, takes a touch, back inside, and that's 3. What a goal. Blackburn really purring now. Nothing seems too difficult, nothing seems too ambitious for this group of superstars, this real group of winners that Tim has fashioned. The Rotherham players. That is a look of pain. Fisher, great goal. Good composure. Bakali started the break. He stands it up here. Picks out Fisher, who's in acres of space. No marking at all. Time to take 1, 2, 3 touches and then finish calmly. There's just so much pressure from these Blackburn players in the middle of the half. Rotherham players just don't have any clue what to do. Fisher's won it back again really easily here. Oh, Tyder taken out there. Oulare skips away from his man. Battles him away, and that's 3. Obbi hits him for 3 again. I think that's his second hat-trick of the season. I think he got a perfect hat-trick. He did. That was the name of one of the episodes early on. Obbi's goals do come in bunches. And after that horrific injury, and no one likes to see that for such a young and exciting player, he's back in. Look at this little burst of pace here. He's a big lad, but he's got that speed as well. The Rotherham player doesn't know what to do and just holds him off. Finishing with the left. I think that might be another perfect hat-trick, actually. I can't remember if the first goal was right-footed or not. Second goal was definitely the looping header. But Obbi with a second perfect hat-trick. This is really turning into the promotion party episode that we all hoped it would be. Not only have we won the league, but the injured crowd favourite Obbi Oulare has come back with another perfect hat-trick. Tyler's won it back into the path of Fisher here. Fisher with the shot. Oh, he's hit that really well. It's just wide. It's an interesting little pass there from Tyder. Fisher found himself in a bit of space, so he unleashed. It's just wide. Not 30 minutes gone yet in this game, and we're already 4 goals up. And that's 4-0 at the half. What a half for Obbi Oulare. Really great to see him come back and perform so well. Rotherham with a little bit more possession. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target, all of which have been goals. The goalkeeping has been abysmal, to be fair. So, can we get another goal for Obbi Oulare? Is there another appendage he can score for the perfect hat-trick? I don't know what that would be. Safir Tyder lines one up. He fancies a goal as well today. Spur takes that in his stride really well. He's away from Green. Can he keep it in? He can. Out to Bakali. Oh, tries too much. Out to Oulare here. The curling finish. Whoa, and it's gone in off the keeper. The keeper doing him so many favours today. To be fair, a couple of his chances have been unsavable, but that one was, I think, going wide. But that's 4 for the big man. He found himself not in the position he likes to necessarily be in, on the edge of the box. Left-hand corner. But with so few people closing him down, he had to have a go. Maybe it was going in, maybe it wasn't, but the keeper made sure of it. And that's 4 for the big man. Oh, and Rotherham get one back. Did not see that coming. Doherty sneaks through with a goal there. Blackburn firmly on the beach. Good switch of play there from Fisher. Into Ng. Slips it through really nicely to Henley. Then releases Ng again. Ball along the floor. Oulare steps over it. Trying to leave it for his Belgian teammate. Ng finds himself in a lot of space here. Falls to Bakali, unfortunately, the smallest man on the team. Nice dummy there. Tied it. Oh, I couldn't quite get it back. Duffy. Swashbuckling play. Is he taken out there, surely? Tied a ball into Oulare. He takes it down. Will it be 5? And it is! Oh, he cannot stop scoring today. What an incredible performance from Obbi Oulare. Yes, he's benefited from a Rotherham team that are surely not fit to play in any sort of league, let alone the Championship. It's a nicely weighted ball in from Tider, but Oulare took it down really well. His first touch hasn't been great this season, but obviously he's been working on that when recovering from injury. Tider, great ball in. Then Oulare takes it down with the left, muscles the defender away, and that's 5. Duffy. Oulare unselfishly into Fisher. And that's another goal. Great play again. This time he turns provider. Obbi Oulare holding off the defender and unselfishly slipping through Victor Fisher. It's a great little take from Oulare. Turns his back on the defender who looks like he had it, but then Oulare just shrugs him out of the way. And then he spots his teammate making the run. And Fisher past the hapless goalkeeper. Bringing him off there on his own. That's a classy move from Tim Sherwood. Letting the youngster soak in the applause from the travelling fans. And actually a lot of the Rotherham fans as well. Applauding the youngster. What a performance. As if this week couldn't get any better. John Veretout lines up from way out. Oh, so just off the wall. And that's time, 7-1. The champions showing why they've walked this league this season. The recruitment's been incredible. Not least with players like Obbi Oulare, second string striker who can come in and score 5 goals in a game. Just absolutely great play from him today. 11 shots on target, 7 goals. That's a pretty good return there. And Oulare rightly with the 8. Definitely man of the match. So, what a performance that was. And that's bumped up our goals just a little bit. 126, 101 points. D. Lenihan, he's played 1 game this season. But the fans love him, obviously, and they've given him one of the stranger nicknames, the Galloping Major. It's good stuff. Everyone's very happy at the moment. So where does that put Oulare in the goal rankings? He sneaks in with 12. Rhodes, we do need to make sure that Rhodes finishes top scorer. Probably need to put him in with Oulare. Maybe we'll play a 4-4-2 in the next game. Veretout as well, he's up there. Fisher's come in and scored 16 in half a season, which is pretty impressive. And Bakali was 17 as well. Absolutely brutal. But anyway, that's about all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me for this promotion party episode. Have a good weekend, and I will see you in a bit. Oh, yeah. And let me know in the comments, if you're still listening, but let me know in the comments whether you want to see me play the next few games, or the last 3 games of the season, or if I should just skip them and get on to next season, get onto the Prem. I think I probably will just do that. But let me know if you don't think I should. But anyway, that is it. So I'll see you in a bit.